Hello again, and welcome to the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena on the Six Nations of the Grand River Reservation. As we get set for the opening face-off here, Week 12, continuing in the Arena Lacrosse League. In the meantime, between time, we have got the Shockwave and the Monarchs. Right off the bat, it's going to be the Shockwave that will control it. They will have the first offensive possession. Brian Neufeld out there. He is the quarterback. Chris Atwood back in the Shockwave lineup. Haven't seen him in a while. Good to have him back. Shot right away is from Caleb Wilds. Stop made by Joel Watson. Now the Monarchs will bring it up and get it over the timeline. Patrick Miles, the flip, and he gets it to Dianchenko. Dianchenko will swing it around. They'll start things on the right side. Heidecker swinging across, looking for Tanner Buck. Buck flips it back, and that's going to be an interference call. And possession now will go to the Shockwave. Dylan LaPrade. Curtis Woodland. I apologize, as out there is Lane Smith. Smith, left side, Atwood on the right. They swing it around, kick it back out, no interchange. Looping around, big sidearm shot, and that one stopped. And possession now will remain right here with the Shockwave. Smith joining him out there is big Wayne Hill. Lane Smith looking for the corner, goes up, down, and big save by Watson. Reset, kick back out. Good job to hang on to it. Keto Hill. He'll look and had it pop up off his pocket, go off the boards, play it where it lies. Here comes Etier. Etier will get on it, has Miles, has Gulch Salinas as well, hits the trailer. Salinas battling for it with three, picked up by the Shockwave. They'll get possession now, and it's Blake Dunford. Dunford makes a couple moves, good speed to get it up over the timeline. He'll bounce it, the offense now will go to work. Anthony Patterson, his pass goes awry, not able to get it. Cody Menzies chasing it down, and here come the Monarchs. Monarchs in transition, pull it back out. Hodgkins, dump it down. Omeka Okemi still has it pop out of his stick. Grant Crowley will get on that loose ball, and he'll move it up. Isaac Vanderzome, big long strides over the timeline. They'll swing it around and start things over there. Big shot, Atwood, good save by Watson. Ball loose, picked up by the Monarchs. They'll look to move it up. Got to make another pass, running out of time. Going to have to hurry, just get over, and they'll pull it up. Good job by the veteran Patrick Miles. Howell looking ill-advised pass, though, as Sawyer thought he had a man. Crowley now airs one out. Curtis Woodland doesn't have the numbers, makes a good move, can't get by a defender, kicks it back out, gets it back. Him and Lane Smith working the left side. Smith will swing it around. Hill had Smith, bad pass on the backhand, and it'll be Walker that'll bring it up. Aaron Walker will hold on to it. He'll wait, dump it off. Buck will swing it across, left side. Half boards, good defense by the Shockwave. A little too much from Big John Vesna. That'll force a turnover. 11.5 to go here. Fast pace, Dylan LaPrade. He'll get it over, and it's Wiles. Caleb makes a good move. Tries to explode far side and crease the call. Another good save made by Watson as he finds the rubber somewhere in the padding, and here come the Monarchs back the other way. So week 12 of 14 as we inch closer to the playoffs. And it's all about seeding. Vesna will swing it over. Dianchenko will get it. They'll work it right side. Looking for an opening and an errant pass from Ryan Pavic, and going to have to hustle. Here come the Shockwave. Had a notion, did Dunford, and he'll kick it back to Neufeld. Neufeld will look to attack. Neufeld will peel out, flip to Dunfeld, can't connect, and here come the Monarchs. Ferreira. Lucas, of course. Brother Tyler not in the lineup here today. And it's Miles, snaps it, but that pass is picked off. Keto Hill. Hill will do a little shuck and jive, get it to Van der Zoom. He'll get it over the timeline. Good stick by Patrick Miles, all over him, and almost forced a turnover. Good play, though. Campbell Parker down low. Wade Hill! No goal, crease the call. Monarchs now will look to move it out, and it'll be crease ball. Toronto now will get over the timeline. Heidecker will get over to Stefan Dianchenko. Dianchenko swing it across. Good move, got a screen, didn't get a whole lot of help. Was Brown, and that pass goes well wide, and the Shockwave pick it up. Atwood now will settle things down. 9.5 minutes to go here, opening quarter. Wiles with a good skip pass across. Atwood now in a shooter spot. Tries to dump a quick stick, and that snuck its way in. Beauty pass, Chris Atwood to Lane Smith. 1-0 Shockwave. Of course, Lane Smith comes in. That his 37th goal of the season as he comes in third on the list. Of course, the Arena Lacrosse League had their first 50-goal scorer in Luke Laskowicz last night. He now has 51 goals on the season as Big John Vesna has hope be all over him. They'll start it on the right side. That pass well wide. Buck plays the carom nicely, puts on the brakes. Hesitation. LaPrade all over him. Buck still trying to look for an opening. Gets a quick shot off. It was a weak one. Time winding down. And now it's going to be Quinn Halligan that will pick it up, and they'll set things up. Wayne Hill looking for that beautiful crease dive finish. And that was a nifty move there as it's 2-0 for the Shockwave. Keto Hill with a beauty. That's his first of this game. And I'll tell you, pretty light on his toes there as he quietly took off behind that net, and it was behind Joel Watson in a blink of an eye. Campbell Parker will swing it back over to the left side. Connor Brown looking for an opening. Gets it up, and it's Dianchenko swinging around. Big hard bounce shot, money. And that's why you go to the bounce. Fundamentally sound and a much-needed goal as it's Todd Kozak that lights the lamp for the first time, and it's 2-1. .802 to go here, opening quarter, and violation will give possession to the Shockwave. And they will get it over the timeline now and go to work on O. It'll all start right with number 14, Brian Neufeld. He'll swing it back up. Him and Wiles work the two-man game. Give and go. Cutter. Beauty cut and a better finish. So a nice job to find Anthony Patterson cruising through the dotted half circle, and it's a 3-1 lead for St. Catharines. Look at both these two teams, of course, and the Monarchs have struggled. They won their first 2 games of the season and then dropped their next 8 till they finally have right the ship, and it's Wilds now in transition. Caleb Wilds goes to the far side. Good quick shot, finds the mark, and the lead now is 4-1. Back to work here with 7.5 to go. Off the draw, it's Alex Henry that's going to jump on that ball, and he's going to move it up in transition and find the mark. So the Shockwave explode here and utilize the transition game. And now they have a 4-goal lead, leading this 5-1. All locked and loaded here as we're underway. Second quarter. Goaltending change for the Monarchs. Joel Watson is out. It'll be Jacob Ferreira that is between the pipes now for Toronto. And the Monarchs go to work on offense. Working things, and it's Howell on that right side. He loses it. Good D by Cody Menzies, and he's going to race up over the timeline. Menzies in transition. Will look, fake, think better of it. He'll dump it to Atwood. Atwood will settle down the offense here. Atwood out there with Neufeld. Dump it down low. Tried to slide that in, did Keto Hill. Ball loose. Wayne Hill battling for it, and it's picked up by the Monarchs. Eric Krepensek not able to connect there. Ball loose, and that's going to go to the Shockwave. Tough pass from Julian Moreno to Neufeld, and it's Anthony Patterson. Patterson, Atwood. Look for an opening. Skip past Neufeld. Left side, give and go. Patterson just wide of the mark. Good overhand. Loose and read it like a book did Atwood. Ferreira not able to corral it. Okami on him. Atwood tried to slide it far side. And wide of the mark will take us to what I believe to be was a delay. No such call, and we'll roll on, and it's Kozak. Kozak looking for an opening. Leans in, gets a weak shot off. Good defense there. Dump it down low and tiptoeing but running out of real estate on that crease was Campbell Parker. Colby Whitcomb. Whitcomb out there with Pedwell. Whitcomb dumps it down. Keto Hill right into the 5-hole basket. Good save there made by Ferreira. And now it'll be Mancini. Sorry, Noah Longshore. My apologies, Noah. And that ball loose. Shockwave now Halligan. Halligan gliding over that timeline. LaPrade will flip to Atwood. Atwood now be a little more deliberate here on offense. Atwood taunting, 10 on the shot clock. Neufeld dumps it down low. Had Wayne Hill, not able to connect. Menzies picks it up. On the run, Lane Smith. Good save made by Ferreira. Ball loose. Hill fishes it out. High stick going to be the call right there as Hill returns the favor as he takes down Vesna. And we'll see who gets the extra two. No one, and they will be coincidental minors, and we will play 5 aside, I believe. My apologies. It's a 5 and a 2. So the Monarchs will be short. Shockwave will go into power play. And it looks like right now we will play 4-on-4. Just looking to get some clarification on that. And that is the case. So we'll go 4-on-4 for the first penalty for the first 2 minutes. The next 3 will be a power play for the Shockwave. Connor Brown turning the corner. Big bounce shot. Connor Brown working that top corner. We've got ourselves a 10-4 game. Off the draw, possession to the Monarchs. And 4-on-4 now for another 140 as Campbell Parker now has hope beyond him. Kick it back out. Miles will swing it across. Half boards right side. Kick it back out. Parker survey. 10 on the shot clock. Diachenko will just roll that down. Doesn't even find the corner. Possession Shockwave now. Minute and 15 to go in the 4-on-4. Neufeld out there with Keto Hill. And Caleb Wilds looking down low. Patterson trying to work the blocks. Posted up. 2 on the ball there. Etier in there. Walker as well. Up, down, and top corner. That was a beauty. Caleb Wilds getting it done. And it's 11-4. So with Wilds' third goal of this game, Ferreira will exit stage left, and Joel Watson will return between the pipes for the Monarchs. And it'll be Campbell Parker racing around. 40 seconds left before the man-short situation for the Monarchs. Down low, crease looking for a cutter. Vesna out there. Bounce shot. Easy one. Easy save made on the Howell shot by Crawley, and Neufeld will one pass, get it up to LaPrade. LaPrade, keep a heads up, he will attack. Pulls this one out, thinks better of it, and Neufeld, wrong stick side, will swing it across. Atwood will let it go, wide of the mark. That will go over the timeline, violation. And possession will go to the Monarchs deep in the offensive end. 6 seconds left in the Shockwave penalty. That'll take us to the 3-minute mark, and it'll be a 3-minute power play for St. Catharines starting right now. Monarchs swinging around, give and go, but good defense collapsing there by the Shockwave, and it's Bill O'Brien. O'Brien now will think better of it. And he will be a little more deliberate here, get it to the offense. St. Catharines comes in with a power play rating of 44%. Give credit to the Monarchs, their PK is at 50%. Any coach would be happy with that. Ball loose behind there, Henry. Looking for a cutter, they run out of time. Good defensive stance by the Monarchs, and they will look to move it up. Patty Miles. Bounce it down. Buck decided to take a shot. Had Stephen Portelli wide open. Gets it back. Good save by Crawley. And Halligan now will come away with it. Quinn Halligan will move it up. Keto Hill will find Chris Atwood. Atwood well in his shooting range, but he finds Lane Smith, who parks it in the bottom corner. Lane Smith with his second of the game. Off the draw. Good job to battle there by Riley Morgan. But the possession goes to the Shockwave, and it'll be Neufeld. Neufeld will fake the flip, get it back out. Him and Keto will work the two-man game, and they'll go around the horn. Atwood, skip. Neufeld tried to go up, down, stopped by Watson. And Okami made a good move to avoid one. He's going to try and turn the corner here. Goes to the swim, and he will work it over the timeline. Just over a minute to go in the man short. Good flip. Diachenko will have to retreat. He's got Hopi and Henry on him. And he will keep the feet moving behind the net and work some more clock. 5 on the shot clock. He'll take that hard shot. It will go around the horn. And now it'll get moved up right to Chris Atwood. Atwood back in the lineup just in time as we inch closer to playoffs in the Arena Lacrosse League. This, of course, week 12 of 14. Neufeld. Keto Hill Uncorked that. That's a souvenir in the gondola. And almost bounced right back in play. Etier now will look for an opening. Finds the back door. Peeling away was Ryan Pavic. And Pavic will get it back to Kozak. Kozak leaning in. Takes a hit underhand. That's steered wide. And possession will go to the Shockwave. Whitcomb. Hill to the backhand. Kedu Hill. His third of the game is a beauty. .6:44 to go here in the first half. The Shockwave have looked awfully strong as they are clearly gearing up for a playoff run here. And if you don't know the way the playoff format works in the Arena Lacrosse League, every team makes the playoffs. Top team gets a bye. Everyone else will play quarterfinals. Dylan Laprade now. Laprade, Vesna on D. Laprade will look backdoor, finds a cutter. Good job, and Wiles with a tricky move. Ran out of room there, but tried to work the crease dive. And instead it'll be Vesna that'll bring it up over the timeline. Buck, down low, Portelli, quick shot, stop. Sniffing that crease dive one more time, they'll swing it back out. And back behind the net and trying again, this time succeeding. And a great job there, and it looks like looks like Tanner Buck. Buck, second of the game. Pulls the Monarchs a little bit closer, trailing now 13-5. Off the draw, Laprade and Morgan battling for it, and the Shockwave will come away with it. Kedu Hill does a good job to get it down, and he'll get it back, swing it around to Lane Smith. Smith will snap it to Neufeld, half boards left side. Gets a screen, dump, Smith looking to let it go. 10 on the shot clock, dumps it down low to Hill. Creased the call as Big Wayne Hill had posted up down low. And it'll be Patty Miles. Back door, good pass, full head of steam. Kick it back out, Miles makes a good move, shot, stopped by Crawley. And Crawley now will float one up and let Whitcomb run under it. That's exactly what he does. Hit the trailer and Pedwell unleashes one wide of the mark. Lane Smith will get it, pull it back out. 5 minutes to go here, second quarter. Whitcomb. He dances around, thinks better of it, pulls it back, gets a screen, backhand pass down low, one backhand to another to Menzies. Menzies looking for an opening, gets that step, 5-hole closed, and possession now to the Monarchs the other way. Heidecker. Got O'Brien on him. Best to keep the feet moving there, gets it to Portelli. Portelli, he has his stick checked at the last second. Crease dive attempt and too much dancing around. Bill O'Brien wasn't feeling it as he laid some lumber. And I'm not sure if we're going to have a penalty or if we're going to roll into an official's timeout, as it looks like we will roll into our official's timeout. Monarchs got saddled with a delay of game penalty. And back to work on a power play go the Shockwave, 1 for 1. As they'll work it around the horn. You see Kedu Hill at the top. Neufeld, Atwood, that right shooter spot. Omeka Okemi had it momentarily. Got a battle now, under 10 on the shot clock. Ball remains on the half boards. Still in the scrum as possession is going to shot clock violation. We'll get it to the Monarchs. Monarchs now will move it up, and it'll be Campbell Parker. Better flip, going to run into trouble as he coughs it up. That's going to be a violation, and there will be a delayed penalty. So in a minute 14, the Monarchs will go on their first power play of this game, but in the meantime, between time, it'll be 4-on-4 for just over a minute, and it's Dylan LaPrade now. Wiles. He'll circle around, get it to Atwood. Atwood now will survey. Had a notion, kicked it over. Quick shot, underhand by Wiles, partially blocked by Salinas. Flips it, Andy Henry, good save made. So Watson comes up big when he needs to, and possession to the Monarchs under 3 minutes to go. Connor Brown. The back door gets it on. They start things right side. Kick it back, John Vesna. Dump it down low. We're looking down there for Pevic, and doing a good job to save that one was Wiles. He kept that one from going over the goal line as Crowley lost sight of it. Vesna, Crowley, another good save. Crowley now will air it out. Delayed penalty coming to the Monarchs. Heidecker back there, battling hard. Woodland will back him in. Woodland avoids two, gets it over, backhand pass, almost had Neufeld sliding in on the back door, and possession Monarchs will send at least one to the box. So Heidecker, the guilty party this time around, 28 seconds. We will play 4-on-4. And then the Shockwave will go to a power play. Kidu gets it to Atwood. Atwood almost beat Watson with a low bouncer. And the Monarchs now are going to come away with it. Miles has Portelli. Miles gets it back. Good hand. Goes to the backhand. Patty Miles with the finish, and it's 13-6. Highlight goal for Patrick Miles. Hasn't played a lot of games in the Arena Lacrosse League this season, but he has been around since the league began 4 years ago. And he pocketed a nice one there. Off the draw, possession will go to the Shockwave now as they will go to work on a power play with minute 27 to go. Neufeld, Atwood, Wayne Hill out there. Cody Menzies and Kidu Hill all out there. Power play unit for the Shockwave. Around the horn, everyone touches. Atwood, bullet overhead, rebound. Kidu goes to the bounce. Good save by Watson, rolling around on that crease. And the Monarchs now will get it and move it up. It's Howell. Howell looking at the back door. Doesn't have it. Doesn't have numbers either. He'll pull it back out. Under a minute to go here, first half. Kozak has hope beyond him. Jordan Hopi getting some help. Good defense there. Better help from Dunford. And now Hopi will timeout called by the Shockwave with 31.7 seconds to go here in the second quarter. .31 seconds to go here, and the Shockwave will hold it for the last shot of the half. Patterson out there, Lane Smith switching hands. He's going to start on one side, work the other, creeps around back to the left. Atwood dumps it down low, looking for a cutter, and that's going to be 2 minutes for a slash, and that's a very good call there, as it looks like Kidu Hill came across there. Or maybe that's Colby Whitcomb. No, it is Kidu Hill. And he will nullify the power play with a slashing call. And that certainly didn't work out exactly the way Coach Ron Henry would have hoped for. And right now it's 4-on-4 for 15.2 seconds. And timeout called by the Monarchs. 15.8 seconds to go here. Monarchs going to try to work for the last shot. Campbell Parker, under 10. Parker, penalty over. 4 seconds. Parker dumps it down low. Gets deflected. Working in tight quarters. And just getting that shot off, but ineffective was Ryan Pavic, and 30 minutes are in the books. It's 13-6 Shockwave. All set to go here for the third quarter. It'll be a Shockwave man short situation for minute 44 as the Monarchs will go to work with their third power play of this game. They're 0 for 2, and they're out there with Campbell Parker at the top. Diachenko on the right side. Tanner Buck on the left. Everyone's going to get a touch. Dump it down low, kick it back out. Good work around. Right side overhand, good D. And right into the stick, and it's Alex Henry. He's off to the races. Doesn't have numbers, has LaPrade with him, but he will think better of it and get it over, and a good move by Colby Whitcomb to elude a defender. Whitcomb, minute left in penalty, splits 2, kicks it back out to Neufeld. Neufeld dumps it down low. Hard shot, well wide of the mark. That goes out of play, and possession will go to the Monarchs now with 52 seconds left in the man advantage. Salinas will dump it, and Parker will set things up. Swinging around, Buck. Parker worked a two-man game. Everyone get a touch down on the crease. They'll swing it around right side. Diachenko dump it down low. Duck it in with the finish, and a good finish was Ryan Pavic. First power play marker of the game for the Monarchs. So the Monarchs showing a pulse here as they have battled back here to pull to within 6. And off the draw, good job, a late hit there, and no call on the play as Riley Morgan shaken up. He will leave the carpet on his own power. And a late call as Hodgkins, and a quick pass. Good save made by Joel Watson on Vanderzalm. And now a race up in transition. Monarchs. Krapinczyk will set things up. Delayed penalty coming here to the Shockwave. Vesna. Brown. Vesna has it knocked down, and the Monarchs will go back to work on the power play. Monarchs now will set things up here, trying to work on this deficit. Parker out there with Buck. Diachenko on the right side. Buck, good fake. Buck off the post. Rebound, Diachenko can't come away with it. Henry does. One man to beat. Alex Henry. He goes to the between the legs. That's wide of the mark. LaPrade will battle for it. Picked up, though, by Gutch Salinas. And Salinas now will move it over the timeline. Good job by Gutch to do some of the yeoman work, and he will dump it off. Pavic out there with Diachenko. Good pass. Buck, though, took his eye off it. He'll scoop it, and that's going to be another penalty called. And a good finish right here with Tanner Buck. So a power play marker, their second of the game. Off the draw. Had a notion, a good shot there by Kidu Hill. He picks up his own rebound. He'll lose a defender or two, leans into another, trying to get away from the boards. He gets sandwiched there by Ferreira, and they end up stripping it and getting the ball. Possession to the Monarchs. Diachenko. He'll wait and loft it up top to Buck. So discipline an issue here for the Shockwave as they have allowed the Monarchs back in this game. Down low, good save made there, and forgot to note goaltender change as Grant Crowley is out and Austin Patty has taken over between the pipes. Holtby, he'll dance through with a minute left in the man short. 10 on the shot clock. And he's just going to hold it out there and roll it in the corner as shot clock winds down to 2. Takes that one on target, and we are going to have ourselves a delayed penalty call. Looks like a holding, and it's going to go to the Shockwave. Caleb Wiles, the guilty party. That will give Toronto a 5-on-3 for 43 seconds. And they will try to cut into this lead. Diachenko, Buck, down low. Sidearm stopped by Patty. Closes the door. And Patty now will air it out right to the back door, right to the Monarchs. They'll bring it back up. Connor Brown out there on the crease. Brown, Buck on that left side. Diachenko, skip pass, backhand looking down low. Couldn't connect with Pavic. Good job by Diachenko. Buck goes to the top corner, just wide of the mark. Safety is Patty Miles. He does a good job to hold on. Fresh clock. First penalty's over. Minute 12 left in the second. Diachenko, two-man gain, kicks it back out. Parker will swing it around to the left. Again, no look, tried to quick stick finish. Holtby some good defense there. Picked up by Patty. Patty with possession now. And he'll look for the outlet. Pass on the run, looking to find Curtis Woodland. They weren't able to connect on the pass, and now Krepensek will flip and retreat. And it will be Parker. Under 10 minutes to go here. And got to check the clock as looks like the clock is malfunctioning just a bit. Swinging around. And going to the bounce. Austin Patty right where he should be. And that's going to be a 5-second call. And Holtby is going to go for that. Diachenko continued to play as Holtby was arguing, but Holtby definitely took a swipe. And that's what's going to cost him 2 minutes at the very least. So 5-on-4 here for 50 seconds. Shockwave. Get it and swing it around Atwood. Atwood working way on top. Etche right on him. Atwood will do a casual circle as he looks to dump it off. Looking for a pass in the middle. Okami will pick it up. And now the Monarchs will go to work here with 20 seconds left in the man advantage. Parker will set things up. They'll swing it around on that left side. Buck and Brown. Hodgkins comes, tees it up, almost slides through the 5-hole. Patty got enough of it to stop it. Bill O'Brien airs, went out to LaPrade. Not able to find the mark. LaPrade does a good job. Picked up Van der Zalm. No goal, creased the call. And possession to the Monarchs now with 8:40 to go here in the third. Penalty over. The coincidental minors are still in play here. Teams, though, are 5 aside. Howell looking for a screen. Pulls up at the dots. Hesitates, thinks about it again, tries to dump it off. Good job by Alex Henry to knock that ball away. And possession now will go to the Monarchs. Looks like there'll be another penalty call on the play, as Henry and Howell certainly not exchanging Hallmark cards, as they're both going to go for roughing. Seventh power play of this game for the Monarchs. They are 2 for 6. Down low. Brown, quick shot. Stopped by Patty. Picked up, and good play by O'Brien to close the door on Connor Brown. And here comes Dylan LaPrade. LaPrade. Kick it to a trailer. Almost with a duck in. Good move there by Kedu Hill. Hill airs it out, finds Whitcomb. Whitcomb now will wait for Wayne Hill, gets a screen. That one gets knocked down. Good defense. Here comes the Monarchs in transition. Buck hesitates, wait for some help. Buck, good backhand pass on the run. Too late on the pass over. Buck, though, with the recovery. And Tanner Buck has been good. His 4th of the game. Shockwave have been outscored 3-0 here in this third quarter, as the Monarchs have battled back and trail by 4. Shockwave have been stuck on 13 for a while, as they're still looking for their first goal of this third quarter. Teams now at full strength. Caleb Wiles gets a screen. Neufeld on that side. Wiles dumps it back. Atwood off the post and out. So Watson gets enough of it to have the carom go off his back and stay on the right side of the goal line. And the Monarchs, now with some momentum, will go to work on offense. Diachenko had it down low, and this time a little too overly exuberant. And we're going to have to, as Pavic looked like he was the one that took down Woodland, not the other way around. And we're going to have ourselves 6:54 to go here, third quarter. As Monarchs now with possession. Just to let you know, when you look at the top point getters here in the Arena Lacrosse League, as Buck off the post, off the gondola, and possession will stay right here. You've got John St. John from Oshawa leading with 95 points. Brian Neufeld a close second with 85. That, of course, doesn't include what Neufeld has done here in this game so far. You take a look at the other side. Lane Smith, 37 goals. Impressive as it is. Neufeld with 26. So those guys are in the hunt here, as the Shockwave now in transition. Patterson goes to the backhand. That's wide. Halligan moves it up, and it's Salinas. Salinas, big collision there. And he ran into Dunford, and it's Pedwell. Kyle Pedwell doesn't have the numbers. Tries to roll off one, gets knocked down by 2 defenders. Gets a bounce shot off from his knees. Lane Smith will pick him up. Delayed penalty coming now to the Monarchs. Under 6 minutes to go. Kedu Hill. Lane Smith, good save by Watson. Wayne Hill will brace himself, box out, get it back. They'll swing it around. Fresh clock here, plenty of time. Atwood. Skip pass. Hill, skip pass. Backhand around the horn. A third backhand. Lane Smith on the run. Stop made. And once again, the Shockwave now will go to work in the power play. So with 5:26 to go here, the Shockwave looking to add to their tally. They haven't been able to do so here in this third quarter. The momentum has been in favor of the Monarchs. That shot blocked. Alex Henry got ahead of himself there, wasn't able to corral it, but an interference call will give possession to the Shockwave. They'll go around the horn. No-look shot was a tricky one, but it was wide of the mark. Picked up Neufeld. Ball's checked and goes over the timeline. That's going to be a violation. Possession to the Monarchs. Okemi. He'll drop it off, and it's Connor Brown. Downtown, Connor Brown looking for an opening. Dumps it off to no one. That one's picked up by Patty, and he'll send away Neufeld. Minute 10 to go in the power play. Neufeld. Out there with Henry. Atwood. Menzies. And Hill. Round the horn. Heads up. Kidu. Back to the top. Atwood's got some room. Bullet. Good save by Watson. Loose inside that dotted half circle. Still loose in the slot. Miles had it. Scooped up Henry. Now it's picked up, and it's Okemi. Okemi with some good speed. 2-on-1 with Vesna. Okemi dumps it. John Vesna. In out. Back of the net. John Vesna. We've got a 13-10 game. So what looked like was going to be a bit of a blowout has now got the Monarchs riding on all cylinders here, trailing by 3. Howell with 15 seconds to kill and a man short. He's double teamed in there, tries to swim his way out of it. He does. Shot clock now down to 10. Ball loose. Monarchs still battling hard. LaPrade had it momentarily. Connor Brown gets taken down, and possession now to the Shockwave, Caleb Wiles. Penalty over now, teams back at 5 aside. 3:10 to go here, third quarter. Neufeld, Atwood, bullet, stop. Neufeld picks it up. Wiles, overhand, stop. So they're working that chest protector of Joel Watson's. And that's about all they've done is Etche will flip, and it's Hodgkins now. Pavic will swing it across left side. Gets dumped into that right corner, takes a funny hop. Picked up though, Pavic bounces off an O'Brien check, and another one falling, stopped by Patty. He'll pick that up and look for the outlet to Halligan. Halligan, good pass there. Good flip, Lane Smith on the move, good stick skills, rolls off the boards. Great job, can't get back up. Down, up again. Lane Smith powering his way in through 2 defenders, 3 defenders, still working hard. Good pass, swing it across. Dump it back on the cut. Wayne Hill trying to use his body to box out. Hill still has it. Gets some help, though, a little too much from another Hill, and Kidu, possession to the Monarchs. We're at the 2-minute mark here of the third. Heidecker. Monarchs have been playing some inspired lacrosse here in this third quarter. Vesna looking for an opening. Tries to duck in, peels back out. Downtown Brown to flip. Swinging across. Diachenko on the run, well wide of the mark. Good move by crew chief Roger Nurse to get out of the way of that. And an over and back possession will give the ball now to the Shockwave. Minute 34 to go. Neufeld. He'll be a little more deliberate on offense now out there with Atwood. Wiles comes strolling on out. Neufeld tries to spin off one. Wiles, quick shot! So Caleb Wiles pockets the first goal for the Shockwave in this quarter. So a much-needed goal for the Shockwave. comes courtesy Caleb Wiles, his fourth of this game. And off the draw, Halligan, fierce, going after that loose ball. And the Shockwave have it now. And numbers. Kedu Hill will put on the brakes, flip it. Menzies, he will pull it back out, and they'll swing it across. Looking for an opening, back to Menzies, does a good fake, moves in overhand, stopped by Watson. Ball loose, picked up momentarily by Okami. Instead, Hill will get it. Reset, fresh clock, 45 seconds to go here in the third. Neufeld gets a step, dumps it back on the give and go. It's gone and went. Picked up now, and here come the Monarchs. In transition, Miles trying to jump into the rush. Waits for the trailer. Parker, down low off the crossbar. Vanderzalm with the carom, 25 seconds to go. He tucks it in. Buck, great stick check. Vanderzalm still has it. Buck again with another stick check. Good one. Lane Smith tries his version. 10 seconds now. Salinas, pull it back. Monarchs. Salinas wasn't watching. Picked up though, and it's Henry. Gotta hurry, 2. And that will do it as they run out of time. But an outstanding quarter for the Monarchs. 14, all locked and loaded for the fourth quarter here. And a four-goal lead for the Shockwave as they manage just one goal in that quarter. Give credit to the Monarchs. They battled their way back off the draw. Good job by Kedu Hill. Gets it down. Neufeld, quick shot. Good save made by Watson. And now it's Okami. He'll get it over the timeline. And the Monarchs now will go to work on offense. Buck, give and go, looking for a cutter. It was Connor Brown. Couldn't connect. Patty now. Out to Dylan LaPrade. LaPrade is going to have to roll off a Buck. And he does. LaPrade, another one of those players, does a lot of the yeoman work. A lot of the thankless stuff doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but a valuable member of the squad as Chris Atwood now will size it up. Atwood has played a very disciplined game. Big overhand by Wayne Hill, wide of the mark. Etche picks that up, dances around the crease. His outlet pass is a bit far for Walker. Walker, though, manages to track it down. Aaron Walker. He's going to elude a defender, get it over to Kozak. Kozak's going to set things up, swinging around to the half boards and Buck. Delayed penalty coming to the Shockwave. Give and go as Halligan now will touch it. And an illegal cross-check, the call, will send the Monarchs back to work with a man advantage. Two for 7 with the man advantage are the Monarchs so far in this game. And a chance here now to close the gap. They have closed to within 3 has been their closest mark. Round the horn they go. Campbell Parker at the top, Buck of course, and Connor Brown on that left side. Diachenko takes the no look on the right. Returns that no look. They're looking for that skip down low to Pavic. Not able to come away with it. And an interference call will give possession to the Shockwave. Kilgore has had himself a solid ball game. Here in quiet fashion, LaPrade, think better of it, dump it back out. Patterson. Patterson gets a step. Anthony Patterson working that top corner. Masterful bounce shot, and it's 15-10. Anthony Patterson with a big goal for the Shockwave, a short-handed marker. And now with 1:18 to go, and there seems to be some issues with the draw and possession to the Monarchs. So back to work on the power play, the Monarchs go. Campbell Parker up at the top. Buck and Brown on that left side. Same lineup, Diachenko. Buck. Buck has been outstanding. And he continues his play with his 5th goal of this game, comes via the power play. 12:43 to go here, fourth quarter off the draw. Van der Zalm does a good job, and it's Halligan. Halligan's been a demon with that ball here. Anything that's loose on the carpet, he is scooped up. And they'll set things up now with Wiles. Lane Smith, good dump down, had Wiles open, ball loose though, and fished out. Atwood does a good job with Menzies. Lane Smith will back them both up. One on the shot clock, gets it go, right on target. Good stop by Watson, and he'll look to send away Howell. Howell has got Whitcomb on him. Give and go, and Vezina with the mismatch goes right to the net and the finish. We've got a 15-12 game. Great job to recognize the mismatch as you had Colby Whitcomb on Big John Vezina, and off the draw, Monarchs seem to be feeling good as Pedwell picks it up. Has Okemi on him, sheds him. Okemi still with some pressure. Buck looming there, and it's LaPrade now. LaPrade snaps the pass, Neufeld. Good job by Holtby to bail him out. And Wiles, and Wiles now gets a step, flip. Patterson just got the stick check wide at the mark. Buck. Good defense there by Hill as Keto Hill all over Buck. Buck tries to snap one across, picked off by Henry. Henry now will move it up. Keto Hill. Hill bounce shot steered aside by Watson. Hill tracks down his own rebound. Snap pass. Beauty. Quick stick. Good save by Watson. Rebound. Picked up. Lane Smith. Smith now will get in a better angle to see the entire floor as he'll work the top there and interchange with Wayne Hill. Hill will tiptoe around. Wrong stick side. Trying to turn the corner. Gets a bump. Takes another. Leans in now. Lets one go, and a legal screen called. Possession now will go to Salinas and the Monarchs as they move it up. Etche. Van der Zalm hounding him. 10:20 to go here, fourth quarter. 3-goal game. This is as close as the Monarchs have been since the opening quarter. Bouncing off 1-2 was Brown. Looking for a pass now. Good save made as Patty does a good job to smother that and move it up. Blake Dunford will leave it, and it's Whitcomb. Whitcomb. Patterson looking to lean in. Good spin. Lost the ball. Good defense. And it's picked up. Great job by Krepensek as he gets grabbed, and no call on the play there as looked like he may have got some of the shirt. As Monarchs now regain possession. Vezina had an opening. Leaning in, trying to spin. Flips it with the one hand under 10. Bounce shot, Buck. Tried to slip it through the 5-hole. But Austin Patty had that door closed. Back door right on the money. Neufeld. Big save there by Joel Watson. Watson now moves it up to Parker. 9 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. Parker with Kilgore on him. Swings it across. Hodgkins. Diachenko moved before he had it. Bill O'Brien will pick it up. He's going to leg it towards the net. O'Brien dumps it off. Pedwell. Good save by Watson. O'Brien does a good job to pick up the offensive rebound. He's got Salinas on him. Flips it back. Job well done. And the Shockwave now will set things up with 8:25 to go. Smith goes underneath. Tiptoes around that crease. Pulls back out. Backhand, no look. Almost a beauty finish from Chris Atwood. Ran out of real estate. Going up the other way to the Monarchs. Patty Miles. He'll put on the brakes and wait for the rest of the offense. Kozak swinging across. Pavic kicks it back out. Kozak now, the overhand bounce, stopped by Patty. And Menzies and Pavic certainly won't be sharing a meal anytime soon. LaPrade. Neufeld, he's got numbers. Neufeld, up, down, beauty save on Keto Hill. And now it's going to be Okemi that's going to high step it over the timeline. 15-12 the score here. 7.5 to go. Lance Wynn alongside JVI Productions. We are inching closer to the playoffs in the Arena Lacrosse League. Vesna with a step. Vesna stopped. Ball loose, and a good job to pick it up is Julian Moreno, and Moreno now will get it over the timeline. And he'll hold off. Almost lost it, did lose it momentarily. Great work there by Etche, but better work and better help by Hill. Hill's sidearm stopped. Rebound loose on the carpet in the slot. Lane Smith scoops it up. And he'll give his team a fresh clock. Good effort on the offensive end by the Shockwave. Hill, half boards. He's going to lean into a check. Spin, kicks it back out. Sidearm and a beauty finish. Caleb Wiles has got the Midas touch, his 5th of the game. So when a big goal is needed by the Shockwave, they've gone to 66. LaPrade in transition. Good decision. He'll loft it up, and they'll set things up with Smith. Smith out there with Menzies and Neufeld, as well as Pedwell. Pedwell, overhand, good screenshot stop. Pedwell now trying to exert himself, will retreat to the bench. Monarchs will come away. Aired out. Hodgkin's going to have to battle for it. Henry does a good job. Hodgkin does a better job as looks like with the door opening, that's going to take us to our final officials timeout. All set to go here after our officials timeout. Monarchs now around the horn they go. Want to remind our viewers, stick around. Second half of our doubleheader as we wrap up Week 12 here in the Arena Lacrosse League. It'll be the Paris River Wolves against the Peterborough Timbermen. In a game, much needed win for both those two teams as they battle for second and third spot respectively. And here possession will go to Austin Patty and the Shockwave, leading by 4 here. 5:20 to go. LaPrade will send it over to Hopi. Hopi will pull up. My bad, not Hopi, but Wiles. And he'll get it back. Has some room. Great fake. Up, down. Beauty save by Watson. Picked up by Vesna. Vesna has numbers, has Ferreira with him. Vesna legging it, dumps it. Ferreira goes hard. Big save made. Austin Patty standing and delivering. Here come the Shockwave. Patterson looking to lean in. Dumps it over. He's got Neufeld. Neufeld looking for a screen from Big Wayne Hill. Patterson tried to go far side. Good save made by Watson. Joel Watson has settled down after a shaky first as he has kept this game close. Neufeld. Atwood! Where have you been, Chris Atwood? Finding the mark. .426 to go. 17-12 in favor of the Shockwave. Battle ensues. Henry doing a good job with Morgan. And it's Salinas that comes away with it. He flips, and it's Miles. Miles hits Diachenko from in close, wide of the mark. Buck will corral the rebound, kick it back out. Wrong stick side, it's Brown. Brown will flip. Diachenko looking to turn the corner, can't. Looking for a screen from Miles, gets it to Kozak. Kozak has Whitcomb on him. He'll lean in. Kozak, good job. Get the overhand off. Good save made by Patty. The flip now to Buck. Buck has room. Wide of the mark with the sidearm. Ball loose. O'Brien chopped down Brown and got that loose ball. Monarchs, though, come away with it down low. It's Brown. Brown to far corner. So how about Connor Brown, the recipient of a beauty pass, and the deficit now is 4. .3:31 to go here, and the false start will give possession to the Shockwave. They'll be a little more deliberate now with time on their side. Menzies, he'll dump it down behind the net, and that is masterful as Keto Hill has made that crease dive look easy. Second time this game he has pulled that off. Off the draw, ball loose. Lane Smith with a little extra on the extra as he took down 2 pins with 1 bowling ball, and Okami gets up a little gingerly as he'll work his way to the bench. Hopefully he's okay. And now the Monarchs as we inch closer, 3-minute mark here. And that one's turned over. And it's going to be Van der Zalm that's going to park it into the empty net. And he does. So that didn't work out quite the way head coach Blaine McCauley had planned. As another violation will get the ball to the Shockwave, and they will immediately start deep in that left corner. Atwood again will let it rip. Menzies will pick it up, try to go 5-hole. Stopped though by Watson. And now with 2.5 to go, time is on the side of the Shockwave. Campbell Parker will get it up, and it's Hodgkins. Brown taking it hard, has Pedwell on him. That shot well over the net. And Wilds now will go in alone. Caleb Wilds. Backhand, back of the net. Caleb Wilds with the exclamation point. And with 2:08 to go, so another high-scoring ball game here in the Arena Lacrosse League. Of course, the Six Nations Whitby game was unfortunately postponed due to a tragedy on the Six Nations reservations. Our hearts certainly go out to the family members there as you see the finish from Keto Hill. That's his 5th of the game. 21-13 to score here as we have 1:42 left in this ball game. You will see the Monarchs will fall to 3-9 as they currently occupy the Arena Lacrosse League cellar. The Shockwave have been steadily moving up. They will move to 5-7 on the season as Whitcomb will dance out of trouble, get it over to Neufeld, who will wait. Skip past Whitcomb. Neufeld Thought he had to give and go. Lane Smith, no look, was looking for Menzies on the back door. Ball loose is picked up, and it's Parker. Under a minute to go here. Buck runs into his own player, and it's O'Brien that will flip it up, and it's Hopi now that will inch closer to that net. He's got Neufeld. Dumps it. Neufeld goes to the bounce shot. Stopped, though, by Watson, as he does a good job to shuffle forward and not back. And now the final 30 seconds left here in this game. Remember, following this one, it's Paris River Wolves. Peterborough Timbermen will square off here at the ILA. Two teams battling for second and third spot. Brown with a good spin goes right off the chest protector as we are into the final 5 seconds. LaPrade will just float it up, and that will be the game as the Shockwave get off to a good start, have a bit of lull in the middle, but they come through with a 21-13 win. Stick around as we will wrap up Week 12 in the Arena Lacrosse League. Paris, Peterborough. On behalf of the Arena Lacrosse League and President Paul St. John, I'm Lance Wynn and JVI Productions. We'll see you next time.